Hello there. Welcome to the first episode of Margaretti Style Live. I just wanted to let you know that I am doing my first broadcast of live, and this is a brand new New Year's resolution for me, so Happy New Year. I just wanted to let you know we have a very special guest on the show for this very first episode who will be joining us. It's kind of a little surprise. If you saw my Facebook, you'll notice that I gave you a little sneak peek to that. Anyway, so stay tuned for our special guest. So for my first show, I wanted to say hi to all the people that are watching and supporting me on this first show. I really appreciate it. I can see you there. Nice to see you. Thank you. Anyway, so what is Margaretti Live and what is Margaretti Style? So it really begins with my nickname, Margaretti. How did I get this nickname? Well, it's actually a nickname that I was given. My real name is Margaret Elizabeth, but back when I was 20 years old, I was working at my first design job as a graphic designer. Now, I went to the Art Institute of Seattle. And I can remember in the last semester sitting there in class and listening to them tell us that you will never be a graphic designer right out of school. So just be prepared to go out and get a job as a production artist. And I thought to myself, well, hey, I didn't spend all this money to just become a production artist. I wanted to be a designer. So I only applied to jobs for designers. And I got one. It was a very small business. It was just the owner and me who did work for all kinds of companies like the American Heart Association and amazing things like that. But I got the job because also the last semester of the Art Institute, I was introduced to the Macintosh. I remember them selecting just me and two other students who they wanted to design a nonprofit brochure, but they asked us to design it on this new technology called the Macintosh. So I had experience working on the very first Macintosh. And so I got that job. And that boss that worked with me, her name was Mary Barrett. She nicknamed me Margaretti. And I asked her why, and she said because I was stylish and fast. So I felt like that was a really big nickname at the time, but now I've embraced it. And people often ask me what my nickname is, Peggy, Maggie, Marg, but actually my nickname that I've chosen for me, because I'm branding myself now, and that is Margaretti. So I hope to help you guys reimagine your life and have confidence to believe in yourself, that you can be anything you want, that you can design a life that you love, and you are the creator of your life. So with so much going on in the world right now, I felt like we really need to have more inspiration. In fact, as an image stylist, people often think the best compliment is to compliment me on my outfit. But actually, over the years, the most meaningful compliments have been when I have been told that I've inspired someone. So I'm hoping that this show will inspire you as well. So anyways, the premise of the show is to show you that you can reinvent yourself. So I'm going to be bringing on guests that are going to show how they've reinvented themselves. Me personally, I've reinvented myself several times. I've launched several businesses, and I've had to, recreate, reinvent, reimagine what I want to do for a career many times. And I've done that as an entrepreneur, and I've also worked for corporations and large companies. So I really feel that it's my gift to be able to now help others do the same. So one of the fun things that I'm going to do on this show each episode, so don't forget to mark your calendar, 10 a.m. every Sunday morning. I'm going to kind of jump on here and see if I can inspire you a little bit to be a better version of yourself. So, excuse me. The next thing I'm going to do is share with you some really funny things that I've found from COVID. I've been collecting photographs of things that I call the crazy COVID world. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I've noticed so many interesting things, and I hope you guys will share with me any photos that you find. Please share with me as well. But most people are so happy to have put this year behind us. This is one of my favorite images. 2020 just sort of was stunk. So the world has become such a strange place, you guys. We are seeing major department stores boarded up with crazy, it was almost the holidays, and they still had all their display windows were boarded. 7-Elevens. I can remember one time I went to go buy some beauty products, and I felt like I was doing a drug deal. I had to like call them advanced, and then they left it outside the door, and I sat in my car and I watched for them, and then I saw someone else looking at my bag, and I had to like go and get the bag real fast and then go back to my car with my mask on. So I kind of felt like a bank robber stealing hair supplies. So this world has become so strange. Anyways, I went to go to the dentist, and the dental hygienist was so proud of showing off her baby's first photo with Santa. So I thought, wow, I tried not to laugh, but this was not the kind of photos that I had with my children in the past. So here's this photo. So, I mean, this little girl is absolutely adorable, all decked out for the holidays, and she can't even sit in Santa's lap. I mean, isn't that the point of the photo? So it's just kind of the weird COVID world we live in, is this crazy place now. And when I find, images that I find humorous, I like to take pictures of them. And here's my last one here. This one is the menu for a very nice restaurant in Bellevue, who was so gracious to not only put all their hotty-toddy drinks on a menu, but they even put on here apparel, such as jackets that you can wear when you're dining outside, gloves that they'll sell you for only $3. And my favorite is the thermal mylar blanket, only $2. Now, that's a nice restaurant. So if you guys have some funny crazy COVID world images you want to add and have me share on my little notepad there, let me know and just email them to me, or you can put them in the link and I will share them next time. So I think we have to bring humor to this new COVID world. We have to laugh at ourselves. We have to laugh at our situation. We have to just not take things too seriously, because as one of my favorite sayings go, life is mysterious, don't take it serious. So we really need to be serious about not spreading the disease, but at the same time, we really need to still live our lives and try to make the best of a very difficult situation. So I'm here to help to bring a little bit of joy to that. And the other thing I do is I still am an image stylist. So I like to inspire you with things that I know how to do. So I'm going to have a how-to section of my show that is always going to be sharing with you some fun way that you can learn something new, whether it be a fashion style design, or maybe it would be a new way to decorate your home. I also do interior decorating, or also it could be just like a how-to for your life skills. And I hope to kind of inspire you with some of these how-tos. So today I'm going to show you some basic, simple ways to tie a scarf. I have these fabulous, really kind of beautiful cashmere type feel scarves here. And they're so soft, and I love soft, fuzzy, cozy things. And these are fabulous. I have them for sale on my website. If you go to margarettistyle.com, you'll see my new website I just launched. And I have some fun fashion accessories on there as well. So here's a scarf that I selected. Now, one of the things I teach as an image stylist is how to wear your ultimate colors. So if you don't know how to do that, just ping me and I will tell you how you can learn more about your ultimates. But color analysis is very important and powerful. So I've selected a color that's really good on me, an orange. And what I like to do is I like to just, there's so many fun ways to wear a scarf. One way is you know, depending on your body type is how I usually recommend people wear different scarves. And sometimes people just overthink it. So sometimes just the most beautiful way to wear a scarf is simply down. Less is more. So I think it's just really fun. I think with someone who has a body type that's a little fuller on top, you may want to just go with this very basic, straightforward, excuse me, non-complicated way. You know, and of course, there's so many ways, simple ways to also just kind of, you know, have it swag. You can go have it go across the shoulder on both sides. Another fun way to do it is to fold it in half. And you put it around your neck, you pull them through, and you have a very simple little tie like this. And that's really fun. Another fun way to do it is there's a way that you can do it so it's more like a zigzag kind of pretzel look here. And that's really fun. So that's fun. You know, there's just a lot of fun ways in which to wear the scarf. It's so fun. Anyways, so check out my website for that. Now, without further ado, I would like to talk to you guys about my first guest. So I'm going to be bringing on guests to my show that is going to inspire you to be a better version of yourself. People who have reinvented themselves and have had to overcome. So imagine all the athletes you know. You know, I was a soccer mom. I saw my daughter through, you know, from 4th grade all the way up to college with her soccer career and helping her to inspire her to, you know, be the best athlete she can. She puts so much into that. And when you see someone who dedicates themselves to sports and they go to all these practices and they spend their life just, you know, fine-tuning their skill, their talents, their body, and then all of a sudden one day everything changes. Sometimes your body just is not there for you. And sometimes your life changes. So I have today on my show, I'm very proud to announce I have Tommy Devereaux. He is an ex-NFL football player. He played for the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys. There's a little bio on him here. He is amazing. Not only did he play for the Dallas Cowboys, he also had a brief, I think some work with the Seahawks, which he will tell you more about. And he is now been a personal trainer for many years, but he's also reinventing himself now as a shoe designer. It's so inspiring to see what Tommy's done. He is an amazing individual. So let's bring Tommy on here. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. Let's see here. Just one, so bear with me, guys. I'm waiting for Tommy to enter. Let's see, it's connecting now. Hi, Tommy.
Yo, what's up?
Yay, oh, you're sideways.
I know, right?
Maybe I'm sideways.
Hey, hold on, let me, this technology is, man, I'm trying to set myself.
There you go.
All right, there we go. All right.
Well, this is a fun experiment. Well, Tommy Devereaux, thank you. We like to call him Tommy D because he's so multi-talented. Welcome to the show.
I didn't know I looked so bad on this thing. Man, that's good.
Looking good, Tommy, looking good. So
Thank
Tommy, you know, you've had an amazing career so far, and I know that was probably, you know, what you wanted to do since a child. Is that right? Did you dream of being a football player as a child?
Yeah, basketball, football. I mean, you know, back in the day, we grew up, you know, less technology. Everybody was outside, so we just played, you know, basketball, football, and just ran all day. So everything was just sports, you know, and it was free. You know, you didn't have to worry about weird people. You didn't have to worry about creepers. You didn't have to really worry about, you know, how much stuff is bad in the world today. You know, your parents just trust you to go outside and you always come home safe, you know. So we was always outside. So any sport I wanted to be in, that's what I wanted to be. But any athlete. There you go.
Oh, awesome. So so you finally did it. You made it to the big leagues. And what was that like to achieve that kind of
it was short, but it was cool just how it happened, how it played off. I didn't really have a good senior season because we had a lot of good other receivers on the team, so we spread out the ball a lot. So I remember doing my last workout for the combine, and remember packing my bag and was on my way home, and my receiver coach called me and he was like, "Hey, Cincinnati want to see you on the board." So I was like, "All right." So went in there and just did like, like the covers, just make sure you can read defenses. And got a call back like 2 days later, and Tampa Bay wanted me to come do a workout for them. And that's how I got on the practice squad and was a free agent for a few years in the NFL.
Oh, that's great. And then you had some experience with the Seahawks as well.
Yep.
No.
I was here about a year, just kind of off and on free agent. But it was a good experience. Really loved the city, fell in love with the city. But it didn't last too long. My body wasn't really immune to the weather here. So
Yeah.
being from Texas, and I'm used to the humidity. So
Right. Well,
yeah.
that's you know what, it's a big disappointment. I mean, you faced a big, disappointment. And how did you, like, what was your feelings initially when you heard that news, and how did you recover from that?
Well, I had like a few chances, but if you don't practice before the last preseason game, I mean, they gotta let you go. They won't play you, and so I tried to push it a little too fast when my hamstring wasn't ready. So they put me on IR, and then after IR, they had to let me go because you got to have somebody else. It's a business, so you got to have somebody else in front of you that can play, and they're paying for it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's just a huge disappointment. And but then afterwards, it sounds like you were able to get yourself together and come up with a personal training business that you've been doing.
Yeah, it took a while. It was hard. It's hard trying to convert from being an athlete your whole life into an adult. It's like it's kind of like you're born again. You know what I mean? And it's funny too because we go to college, and the parents and everybody say, go to college, get your education. And I got my education. I went to college, and a lot of us, we didn't learn how to even write a check. We didn't know how to like pay bills. We didn't know how to do the common stuff that every adult would need. Then we had help. We had facilitators and stuff like that, but it just wasn't enough time in the day to learn all the basic techniques that you need to live and to survive, especially in this day and age with all this technology. It's probably even crazier now. So, it took me a while to even, I was a pretty smart kid. It took me a while to even convert. I went through like a depression stage, and I just had to for like a year, just feeling sorry for myself. And I'm like, what, me feeling sorry for myself, what is that going to get me? But in a deeper hole. So I just had to get off my tail and figure out something, and then start working with the gym at Velocity. And it was just ended up being like a good experience for me because I was training athletes, and then I can work out with them. And so that's what kicked it off. It was 2012. So that's when I really had to convert it, a little bit. And, you still have, I dream about football every day. Like I wake up and I'm like, dang, man, and it feels so real. And I can just wake up in the morning and I'll be like, man, I was sleeping on my side. And I wake up, I'm like all the way on the other side of the bed or couch or whatever. And I'm just like, I must have really been dreaming, I was, running in my sleep. But it's real heavy on you, that's all we think about. And a lot of NFL guys, you see, like, I feel sorry for them, but everybody needs help, and you see them making bad decisions, and just because they just haven't got over it, and it all starts with their inner self, and then they take it out on everybody else, on their wife, and that's why all this domestic and all this stuff happens, because we don't have the education to learn how to cope and get over something like that.
Yeah, that's so real, Tommy. And I so appreciate you being so vulnerable and sharing, what that meant to you, because a lot of people can relate to that. I mean, I myself have gone into, a sad depression after major loss in my life. And, I totally think that everybody has been there. We've all faced, adversity in our life, and how do we overcome? And I think that's the real true measure of a person, is how do you overcome that adversity? We're all going to be faced with it, but how can we reimagine a new life, a new way through, right?
Right.
And I'm really, I have a lot of admiration for you, because I feel like you're one of the ones who did. You were able to take that disappointment and figure out how to now repurpose, reimagine yourself. And so I hear that when you were an NFL player, you got teased a lot for having a lot of bling on you, huh?
Yeah, I used to always wear all the extra accessories, even in college and high school. Everybody used to make fun of me. I used to always wear some bling. I don't even know how I had the money to even get that stuff. To be honest with you, I was thinking about it, I was like, what did I? But it wasn't like real back then. It was like cubic zirconia and stuff. And I used to always find a way to get some bling. I don't know how it happened, but I always had extra on than everybody else. So
yeah. So inside, you were it sounds like you were always, even though you love sports, you
Mhm.
also loved you were I think a secret designer or you
Yeah,
have a designer talent and a desire for appreciation for fashion and
right.
so I think it's so cool. And do you want to share with people your new adventure that you're doing with shoes?
Yeah. So I'm doing custom design. So basically, I was working for a company, and I feel like I should be getting more out of what I was doing for signing contracts for athletes and celebrities. And so I tried it for like 6 months, and it just didn't work out. I feel like I'm doing all the work, so I just started trying to do it on my own. And so what I do is just I buy high end shoes, and just I'm starting to getting pretty good with the paint. Actually, Margaret is my artist. She does some of my painting. And we just started on one pair of shoes. Got to get some more going. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna do like high end shoes, more like off whites, more of the new uh, Jordan retros and Air Force Ones. Just basically white shoes can be canvas, and we can put anything on. We can put like a Seahawk. We can put uh, anything you want on, anything personal, anything a face or anything. Because she's real talented with the sticks, and I have a good brain with ideas. So, yep, that's what I'm doing here. I actually got a cool little shoe right here. I'll pull out for y'all.
Oh, great.
Yeah, this is a Gucci cleat. Never
Ooh,
seen these exclusives. Spiked up.
wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, it's
Beautiful.
pretty cool, huh?
Love them. Yeah. Now, where can people buy those, Tommy, if they wanted to get a hold of that?
Um, yeah, I'm working on my site right now. Me and my dad working on my site right now. We're gonna do that business together. Of course, you're gonna be brought on the board with us. But it'll be up in like a week. It'll be called Five Toes In, and it'll be available online. I would say by Wednesday, but we'll keep you posted. So maybe next week on Margaret's show, y'all can see if it's up and running yet.
Absolutely. I will definitely share it out. But yeah, I'm so proud of you, Tommy, and how cool and
Thanks.
special for you to share this experience with your father. I mean, it sounds like you had a
Right.
really cool, a great father to mentor you and support you not only through your athletic career, but now as a designer as well.
Yeah, I always wanted to. So I studied Pearl Fashion merchandise my freshman year in college, and trying to
Oh,
play two sports and do that, that was like overwhelming. So I just did that for that 1 year. And so like, yeah, I just think my dad, he's been in the military his whole life. He's a FA, air traffic control aviation manager. And so he's always been busy. He's still working right now. I think he's going to retire. And I think he just thought he want to open up a business with me. So I think that'd be cool. So we'll see how it goes. And we're just troubleshooting right now, but we'll get it going here soon.
oh, that's fabulous, Tommy.
Mhm.
I'm just so excited for you. I think
Well,
Ten
thank
Toes
you.
In is a sounds like a great brand.
So
And you're so creative, Tommy. You're so creative, and you are such a talent. I don't know if I can share some of your other many talents, but Tommy's an amazing chef.
oh,
He's done
thank you.
some catering.
Yeah.
He can do a rap on the spot, like literally make stuff up. Tommy, can
Oh,
you do
good
a little
Lord.
quick rap for my new brand,
Oh,
like a 1 minute fast one?
I gotta have a beat, so I get y'all next time. I get y'all next
Next
time.
time. Okay, next time you guys come back and watch Tommy again. We're going to have him back on the show because Tommy has so many things to share with us. And
Awesome.
he's such an inspiration. So, Tommy, thank you so very much for
All
being
right. Thanks for
on
having
my
me, Mark.
show. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. All right. Thank
Oh,
you.
and Tommy, how can they connect with you? What if they want
Oh,
to do some personal training
yeah,
or
yeah.
learn?
So I have a PDF. I don't know how. Can you post it on here? I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I can probably do a link to it.
Yeah. So
There's information on Tommy's services.
there you
If you
go.
want to learn more, they can call you or email you. What's the best way to get a hold of you, Tommy?
I would say call me or text me. My cell phone number is 318. Let me put on here as I talk. 318-754-2098. And it's again 318-754-2098. So yeah, if you might want to do personal training, I do in home or in your garage. My mobile, I have everything. I have all the equipment in my truck, and so I'm just a call away. So if you guys need anything, I know it's hard right now doing quarantine. That's the best way to do it. If you and your husband or your kids, you need them going for an hour, you want a break, hour and a half, get them a workout in. Do anything from sports performance to one-on-one toning, weight gaining, weight loss. So. Or diets or meal prep. So anything you guys need, just let me know or let Margaret know, and we'll get in contact with
Yeah.
her.
Tommy is so amazing, even with kids, you guys. He is
Mhm.
amazing with children. He is so
Thank you.
fun. He's like a little kid himself. He can really relate to the children. So I think Tommy is amazing. And anybody would be lucky to have you as a personal trainer, especially with all the gyms shut down. This is a great
Oh,
opportunity. So thank you for offering that to us, Tommy. I appreciate that.
no
And
problem. Thanks for having me.
we'll see you next time
All
on the
right.
show. And stay tuned, you
Happy
guys.
New
I'm
Year.
going to do a couple other things. Thanks, Tommy.
Happy New Year. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Bye.
Okay, you guys, so that was my first interview. I just wanted to let you guys know that I will continue to have some amazing people on the show to share inspiration. I hope you feel, after hearing Tommy's story, that you can reimagine your life too and reinvent yourself. You can come back from anything. I know I've been there. I've struggled. I've myself had many challenges I've had to overcome, and I can really relate and hopefully add inspiration to your life. What I want to remind you guys of is to go to margaratti.com if you want to see some of my accessories or find out how to work with me. I also work one-on-one with people to do imagining. You can reinvent, reimagine, recreate. We can design your entire life depending if you're looking for help with your business or if you're looking for help reimagining your personal brand. Or if you would like your wardrobe redesigned or your interior redesigned, I can help you in any aspect of your life. So if you'd like to work with me, I start out with an introductory session for $65. You just need to either go to my website and you can purchase it there, or you can message me directly. So anyways, I just wanted to let you know, please send in any questions you have to me. I'd be happy to answer them on the air. And if you have some funny COVID moments, please send me photographs of those so we can kind of laugh at ourselves. Next episode, I'll share with you my funny sayings I have for all the COVID people in the world. I will see you next Sunday, every Sunday at 10 a.m. And be sure to like my channel or my Instagram and Facebook posts. I'm going to post this back on my YouTube channel. So you can find me at Margaret Elizabeth on YouTube or Margaratti Style. Definitely on all the social media platforms, it's Margaratti Style. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time on Margaratti Style. And just remember, you deserve to have a life of your dreams. And I will see you next time. Bye.